93-94. Swing and a miss on a slider and a strikeout for Winkowski, and that's how tonight's ball game scoreless in the first. Breaking ball, and Franco swings and misses.
We'll take a look at that.
Breaking ball, and Ben Rosen's going to say that the big left-handed batter went around on his swing, and that is back-to-back strikeouts. 1 and 2, and Thompson right now, his fastball's right around 95 miles an hour. Breaking ball hit over the third baseman's head into left, and a base hit for Encarnacion. He leads off the second inning with that base hit. First hit for the Western Division here in downtown South Bend, Indiana. Good fastball, and Thompson records the strikeout.
Let's take a look at that.
First strikeout's fastball in the left hand as he hits a hard ground ball into left field, and the second hit for the Eastern Division. Broad had that hand bandaged up after the game, but 4-30. Line drive, right field, base hit for Vargas. And the first two have reached for the Eastern Division in the second inning against Soriano.
We'll take a look at that.
So Vargas goes the opposite. He smokes one to left field. Dennis going back near the warning track. He'll make the catch. That's going to be an RBI for Boyarsky. Sacrifice fly scores Jake Brodt, and the Eastern Division has grabbed a 1-0 lead.
1990 at Wrigley, we were given 5 outs, and then that was it. The whole thing took about 20 minutes.
Turang, first round pick of the Brewers, sends one the opposite way down the left field line. He's got a double with 2 outs in the third inning. That'll bring up Alec Thomas. You know, Ryan, the one thing about the game today that's really changed.
All my teammates and coaches and all that, just to walk around thinking that the Cubs won the World Series, that was our goal, and life-changing for all of us.
Here, right? So on the grass, Roger Bossard from the White Sox.
And there's Encarnacion belting one to deep right field, and that's going to leave the ballpark. A 2-run home run for Gerard Encarnacion, and the West jumps in front by a score of 2-1.
He really smacked that.
He sure did. And how about last night in Home Run Derby, Chris Betts, our winner from Bowling Green, he hit one completely over the South Bend Cubs Performance Center. I mean, over everything. That has to be 480 feet.
Yeah, that was a poke. That was a poke. But what I was going to say, Dad, you can't buy that. That's here in the culture.
And there's a strikeout. Alexander down. That's the second out of the fourth inning. 2 runs are in, and here comes Brady Whalen. That line of work, and also being a part of this minor league baseball group of ownership. I mean, there's all shapes and sizes, ballparks, and we here are in South Bend, and we,
really
I think,
nice time. And by the way, they love being with each other, and that's, man, that's a fun. Ooh, got hit.
There was a line drive off the back of the pitcher Daniels, and Brodt's going to reach. So back-to-back hits by Holsizer and Brodt. So there's going to be some checking on the pitcher Daniels. He's smiling right now. I think it was sure to deal with, and it drives them on a daily basis.
I'm sure it does.
That's the ultimate compliment.
I'm sure it is. Well,
long drive, right field. Going back toward the corner. That ball's going to land, and that's going to be an extra base hit for Vargas. Holsizer around third. We're going to have a play at the plate. The throw is high, and we've got a 2-2 game.
Nice.
Vargas from Great Lakes, the RBI double, and a 2-2 game in the bottom of the fourth inning. And Vargas is 2 for 2.
Oh, that's terrific.
So now 2 runs on 6 hits for the Eastern Division, and they still have second in the World Series in 2016 and really start turning things around in 14.
Drop.
Line drive to left, caught by Dennis. Tagging, throw to the plate.
Yeah.
And there's another sacrifice fly for Boyarsky as Brodt scores, and the East now back in front by a score of 3-2.
Yeah, only 1 out. That's great.
But really, you couldn't have asked, as an owner of the South Bend Cubs, a perfect time to
They've
gain.
learned from this flood, and I think that they'll be able to. Oh, he broke his bat.
Weak roller to third, double clutching and throwing late, and that's going to be.
It's got to be a base hit.
Probably a base hit. I would agree with you, Mr. President. Miguel Vargas had the chance over at third. And it's going to be first.
Anytime.
Ground ball to third.
Uh-oh.
Vargas goes to second. Out there. Edwards to first. Out there. We'll finish that
Okay.
thought
Okay.
after a break. And the East turns two. We go to the bottom of the fifth. 3-2 East over the West on My Michiana and
I was
WCIU.
kind of a streak hitter, and I came out of the spring trip pretty hot.
And a swing and a miss. Franco down on strikes. Wander gets his first strikeout.
And it made me think maybe.
Field. All first-round picks, Perez and Nolan Gorman. And Perez strikes out swinging, a huge K for Sampin. And then in 2015, the switch to the Chicago Cubs. And Boyarsky might have swung at ball to the fastball near the outside corner. And there's a strikeout for Robinson Pena. And it looks like 3-2 East, sixth inning. They're looking for more. And Gold swings and misses and strikes out. Back-to-back Ks for Robinson Pena. And here comes the South. Dennis takes his lead off first, being held on by Paulson. Fastball and a swing and a miss. And there's the strikeout for Johnson. And there are 2 outs. Runner from first stealing, pop up, shallow right field. This is going to drop for a base hit for Kennedy. Runner at third will stop there. Dennis thought about coming home. Wide turn. It's going to be a base hit for Kennedy, and it's the righty Escobar winds and fires. And he gets a swing and a miss of Witherspoon. 2 outs. We start the second half on Thursday in the Midwest League. Breaking ball swung on and missed, and Escobar, a 1-2-3 inning with a couple of strikeouts for the Cardinals prospect. We head to the 8th inning, the East out in front of the West. 2015, in a game only 2 balls have hit that facility on the fly as Snyder strikes out swinging. So it's 336 to the right field foul pole. It's probably a good 50, 60 feet. And there's a swing and a miss by Paulson and a strikeout for the Beloit Snappers, Eric Marinez. Both errors in the ball game in the top of the 8th. There's a good pitch right at the knees, outer half, and strike 3 called. Podcool retired by Marinez.
Let's take a look at that. Ready?
The 3-2. Swing and a miss, and another strikeout for Marinez. We will go to the 9th inning. Who's going to take home the victory in the Midwest League All-Star Game? We are 3-3 on My Mission tonight. Andy Weber currently playing second base. Cam Sanders is the only Cub not to play. He's a pitcher. And Passantino gets a strikeout of Dennis, and that's how the 9th inning gets underway. The West with 2 in the 4th and 1 in the 8th. Line drive, right center. Diving effort, and the ball is caught. Bowling Green's Grant Witherspoon. A shoestring catch in right center field to take away a base hit from Pena. And that is the defensive play of the ball game. Looked like Pena was going to pick up his second hit of the night, but Witherspoon had other ideas. A diving, tumbling catch by the hot rod. We have a pitching change. Great work by Passantino. He gets 2 outs here on the 9th. We'll tell you about the new pitcher next. This is the Midwest League All-Star Game on My Michiana and WCIU. The son of former Major Leaguer Fernando Tatis, who is known for hitting the 2 grand slams in the same inning at Dodger Stadium against Chano Park. Kennedy will pick up a double with 2 outs in the 9th inning as he goes the other way and dumps it into left center field. So Buddy Kennedy comes up with a 2-out base hit. Right-hander is set. And here's the 0-2. Breaking ball swung on and missed. And Henry takes down Trey Dawson. A chance to walk off the All-Star game for the 3-1 lead over the Cubs. Cubs hitting in the bottom of the ninth. And there's a breaking ball and a swing and a miss by Boyarsky. 1 out in the ninth inning. Here is Ryan Gold. The timeout is over, and here we go. We start the clock. There's a long drive down the left field line. Fair or foul. That ball is fair. Home run for Alexander, his first. Tries to hit a second to deep left center field. 23 seconds left. Long drive, right center field. Adios! And there is the bat whip.